Welcome to the Drake Hotel, located at 1150 Queen Street West in downtown Toronto. I'm your host, Tanya Casole Gouviea, and this is Unmasked. On today's show, we have Ellis, DillanPonders, and Boy Wonder. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Oh, it's showtime? Oh, okay, gotta go. Music to convey an emotion, whether you call it dream pop or sad rock, this Hamilton artist will have you in your feelings. Please welcome to the stage, Ellis. For joining us, and thank you, Ellis, for blessing us with Fall Apart from your debut album, Born Again, released peak pandemic, April 3rd. How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, it's such a beautiful performance, and again, so much feeling and emotion. And I do want to touch on a little bit, like you released that April 3rd. What was that like?
Yeah, it was brutal. It was just like the worst possible time probably to put out a debut record, but here we are.
Here we are. I know, because you couldn't, it was kind of, you mentioned it was a little anticlimactic, right? So it's like your baby, you push it out and then you can't really do anything.
Totally, yeah.
So how did you sort of deal with that? Like, what were those, how did you channel those feelings?
Yeah, I think I was bummed, but it also just freed up all this time I wasn't planning on having to be writing and just like, yeah, spending time on
touring.
Totally. I was supposed to be on tour for like a few months in the spring, and freed up so much time to be writing or to try to be working on things or planning. I know it's hard to plan for the future right now, but
and you're a planner, and
yes.
you like to plan. Yes. So this pandemic did a little bit help you to let go, you said.
For sure. Yeah. It's like taught me that I can't control everything. So
a good lesson, I think, right?
Very good lesson.
A very good lesson. And you've also been collaborating more than with anyone. What are some collabs we can look forward to?
Yeah, it's cool because like, I think I have never been a collaborative songwriter before. And in this time of like having to stay far away from everyone, it's sort of brought like a community closer because you can collaborate online and a back and forth with people you might not normally work with. And so yeah, I've been writing with people that I hadn't worked with before and working on kind of new things, and that's been like a thing that COVID has sort of opened up to me.
That's cool, and will continue, right? And it has no reason not to, right?
For sure.
Because you've made these connections. Maybe now you can, if you've collaborated with someone halfway around the world, you can maybe actually go halfway around the world eventually.
For sure, yeah, totally.
Do it that way. I like that. You're open to more possibilities probably now, and you know what. New potential, right?
For sure, yeah.
You had that time to sit back, regroup, reassess, and you're not focused on like the next show or doing things or being out or performing and gigging all the time. It's just kind of
being home all the time. Yeah, totally.
And home is Hamilton.
Yes.
What's that community like?
It's awesome. Like I moved there a few years ago, and I think I've lived in a lot of places in my life. I was telling you earlier, but it's kind of the first place I lived where I felt like this sense of belonging right away. And it definitely feels like home to me now.
I love that. You had something you did this summer for the first time. You composed your first score.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell me about that. What was that like?
It was just like a pretty DIY project with some other local artists. But yeah, I had never done it before, and it was super fun. I'd love to get more into doing that in the future. Yeah,
because like you're more focused on what it sounds like, right? But then in that way, you have to be focused on what the visuals are and how they interrelate with the music.
Totally. Like, yeah, creating something to fit into, not just like from, with no like mold to fit into or whatever is how I usually create, but this is like making it fit this vibe that wasn't necessarily like from my own imagination.
Right. And the music means so much with the visuals, right? It can
totally.
That's why scary movies, they can, make.
Totally. Yeah.
Just
you're trying
by the music.
To encompass this visual, like the feeling you get when you see it, to recreate that into a sound. So that was cool.
Great. So what do we have to look forward to from you in 2021?
I'm working on new things, so hopefully, keep the ball rolling with it. But it's like, I'm trying not to plan too hard because I've learned that.
Because when Mercury's going to be in retrograde,
exactly.
It's going to be on top of that. Okay. Ellis, thank you so much for being here as part of Unmasked. And there's lots more to come. There's lots more, so stay tuned. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks.
He creates music to uplift and empower with lyrics stemming from pure, raw honesty. Throw away all your preconceived notions and get ready for DillanPonders.
Yeah. 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 A lot of people only hold you down just to watch you drown. I've been smoking on that potent, got the loudest gas in town. I got that supersonic sound. Autobots been rolling, now we act like bitches tend to send me nudies, need a folder for these pics. Put the whole world on my shoulder, got a boulder on my. Got that Waka Flocka flame on that Google Drive. You've been trying to lie and that's a big difference between smoking on a blunt, I'm drinking whiskey while I'm coming down. Always chasing money, first you hunt it, then you lost my boy Jermaine, I always wonder why they bunning down. When I got the pack, open the door, taking a look and I open it more. Thinking back to when my parents divorced. Honestly, they were preparing me for it. Not like they both didn't care anymore. The love they had wasn't there anymore. Judge, question, not only they both are the very adore. I'm in the rolling the dice. I'm in the working the book and the show every night. I'm in the being myself and choosing who I want in my life. I'm in the self-medication, up in the house meditating. All of my haters, I've been wondering where they went. Nigga, I'm too blessed, I'm amen. I need 5 O's in my bank. I need blunt smoke in my whip. I can wake you that you can't relate to. Hoes send me shit just to masturbate to. Started this tape way back in April. Burn it down. Lot of people hold you down just so they go watch you drown. Lot of work, lot of whiskey, lot of pound. Been a hard body, OG with narcotics. In the jar body, that within an hour probably. Hopped in a hot box, I can barely see my body. All my flows on wasabi, all my guys ride for me. They would die for me, probably for the beat like origami.
We're back. Thank you for joining us. DillanPonders just took over the stage. It's yours now. You own it.
It's mine.
That was fantastic. Wow.
Thank you.
Our producer earlier was like, yeah, when Dillan gets here, he's just going to bring the energy. I can feel it. And like, yeah, you did.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you did.
I have lots to spare.
Yeah, was it like, I know, I feel that about you. You're like, chatting earlier, you said you're just like a constant state of motivation, and I really like that, because like, where does that come from?
I mean, when it comes to questions revolving around what inspires me or motivates me, I think it's just a perspective revolving around like the perishability of our lives and how fickle life is. Like I grab inspiration from feelings, from pictures, from conversations, from anything, because all of those things revolve around feelings. And I don't know, every day I wake up, I feel like I have to say something or create something to help someone feel something, or else I just don't think I'm doing my job as a human being. So I'm always on a constant flow of inspiration and motivation based on a few of those reasons, yeah.
I think that's also, we talking earlier as well, I think also what your power is that your ability to get excited. Yeah. Because so often in this world we can become cynical and just like roll our eyes when people are doing good things, and you know,
for sure,
not being able to get excited about stuff that you're doing or other people are doing is kind of like that's your one-way ticket to like not feeling good. Yeah, basically. So
for
like,
sure.
Kudos to you for that and that and bring that energy and trying to actually uplift and inspire people and empower them through your music. King of the Town, that song we just heard, off the new album that just dropped December 11th.
Yeah.
Because We're Alive.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Tell me what that is all about. What does Because We're Alive mean to you? Go.
Yeah, man. The name came to me a couple years ago while I was on a very celestial shroom trip. I had
Shroom Daddy number one.
I had a very overwhelming sense of appreciation for what allows me to have this interview, what allows me to eat food, what allows me to record and perform, and it's all allowed because I'm alive. Like everything that we are doing in this room, the whole crew, everything we're gonna do tomorrow, everything we've done leading up to now is only possible because we're here, we're living and breathing. And just to kind of attach that to your last inquisition, like, that's also a part of being in that constant state of inspiration. It's like, yo, I'm alive. Like, yeah, I feel down today. Yeah, I feel unmotivated today. So let's churn that into something that makes someone else feel good. And Because We're Alive revolves around that notion of just appreciating the fact that we're here in all of our flesh vehicles with beating hearts and pumping blood and hopefully healthy immune systems. And and we're alive, so let's make the most of the time that we have while we're here.
Love it. It's so true. It's even more relevant now, right? Because everyone's like, it's been a tough year, blah, 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 blah. But I have my health and I have my family and I have, as long as you have that, 2 feet and a heartbeat, you can kind of.
Did you just give me a bar right there? Oh, shit.
I can't take full credit for that, though. I've heard that before.
Okay.
But yes,
I was
yes,
about to give you a royalty.
I would love to spit bars with you one time. We'll do that. We'll get that on the next one for 100%. Sure. So Because We're Alive, obviously 2021 is going to kind of revolve around that. So tell us about your plans for that.
For sure. For the song that I just performed, so my glasses are foggy. It's ruining my perception.
And you're not even wearing a mask. Weird.
I know what's going on here.
You're unmasked.
I literally just sweat so much, so it's exuding. But with revolving around 2021, the King of the Town video is dropping in January, which is, I'm really excited to give that to the world. We have some other parts of the album we're going to enhance, such as a deluxe part of the album. And as a creator, I have a lot of other things I'm working on that I'm not allowed to talk about. But 2021 is going to be equally, if not more exciting than the second half of this year for me. So I'm just full of excitement right now.
You have a history of being prolific, so I think we have more to expect. Before we let you go, I need to see this jacket, this fashion. Yeah. You created this. This was one of your own creations? Yeah.
I typically creating, whether musically or outside of music, is the only way I channel my emotions. I recently got out of a pretty long relationship, and I just finished working on a bunch of songs that day, and I had a lot more I wanted to get out. So I just grabbed some paint and worked on this jacket, and this is the Because We're Alive jacket. It has all of the names of the songs on it, amongst a lot of other weird things going on. But this is, I'm kind of officially now wearing my heart on my sleeve.
Amazing. Well, officially. Don't stop. On that note, we'll leave you, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching DillanPonders, and stay tuned.
Peace out, everybody.
Music to get your teeth cleaned to. This Toronto artist is a songwriter first, writing about the human condition and what he sees passing by his window pane. Please welcome Boy Wonder.
We're rolling. Walk on by with your vampire eyes, your little pink back, and you look so high, check your phone, like you never been alone. Slinging the gun for the cowboy kid, he's a little messed up and a little too thin, watch your tone, put a bullet in your throat. So I watch from the window as a little baby sing, cause the mother don't know what the mother don't preach when she's old. Go marry her own, yeah. What you want, what you need, what you come here for, baby, baby, why you knocking on my door? Knocking on my door. So I took another hit from a noonday junkie, can't blame a man, it's a little unlucky when his home is out there in the snow. See a bird, see a plane, you're coughing again, so a man walking by, just knocking through his brains and bigots, and I should be sown. Like a rabbit, like a carrot, like a pig, like Sharon, here's I'm calling, I can't stop staring at the for? Baby, baby, why you knocking on my? What you want, what you need, what you come here for? Baby, baby, why you knocking on my door? Hey, baby, why you knocking on my door? Hey, baby, why you knocking on my door? Why you knocking on my? Why you knocking on my? Why you knocking on my? Huh. So, hey, baby, why you knocking on my door?
Thank you so much for joining us. Boy Wonder. That was really, really fun.
Thank you.
I really, really enjoyed that. You said earlier you write songs, your songs come out of loneliness. But that was just like, made me feel like I wanted to like mosh to it almost. How does that work?
Step one, go to a show with some friends. Step two, get a vaccine. No, step one, get a vaccine. Step two, go to a show. And then mosh to a band like Fucked Up or someone who's not just pussyfooting around. Like me, yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, kind of.
You were doing something with your foot. You broke the place down.
Let's acknowledge that I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was part of the show. I thought it was very rock and roll.
Happens at every show, actually. And my friends can attest to that.
Now I have to ask, Boy Wonder, why not Man Wonder?
Come on, it's 2021 almost. I still feel like a little boy. Honestly, that's really what it comes down to. And Man Wonder sounds stupid.
It does.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's good though. Like a child, like, you know, is that like feeling like a boy? Is that like you're always learning, or you're just not, ready to take that adulting? I hate that word, adulting. What do you think of it?
Catchy word. I don't know. I think life gets dull when you stop being a kid. And you find people sort of revert back later in life to the things they loved as a kid. You know what I mean? People find like painting often later in life, and you know, it's innate in you when you're a kid to just paint because you wanted to paint and express, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just paint if you want.
What did you do when you were a child that you've noticed yourself coming back to?
It's a really good question. I think being out in nature, like, you know, I cherish the snow now, or walking through the forest. And I want to go tobogganing over the holidays, because it's the holidays right now, maybe. Maybe it's not, but yeah, I want to go tobogganing.
Does Boy Wonder make music to go tobogganing to?
Get your teeth cleaned too, go tobogganing, and colonoscopy.
Oh, all really fun things. The song that you played for us was called Knockin. When was that one released?
April 2019.
Okay.
April 9th, 2019, actually.
And so...
Specifically.
Excellent. And do you have stuff to look forward to coming up for us in 2021?
Yeah, my album's coming out in 2021. Maybe February, maybe March. We don't know what month it is right now, so in the not so distant future, it's coming out, and it's a full LP.
Whoa.
Called Kinda Blue 2.
Kinda Blue 2, so a lot of feelings in there?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of stolen from Miles Davis's record, but
Okay.
just
That's
added
okay.
another word.
It's a homage. It's not stealing. It's flattering,
Tomato.
I guess. Tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
Let's play a little word association real quick before I let you go.
Mhm.
Finish this sentence. Art is,
Thriving.
fashion is,
Slow.
and social media is.
The single greatest and worst thing we've created.
I hear that.
Mhm.
I hear that. Well, check us out on social media. Thank you so much, Boy Wonder. Cowboy Drugs on Instagram. We'll see you for our next episode dropping tomorrow. Thanks so much for being here tonight.